He's back with another one, Chad. Oh, shit. I be forgetting. What? My bad. Go, nephew. Man, you barely even. Oh, okay. He got serious. No. Wait, what the hell? That nigga's good. It's okay, it's okay though, it's okay. Oh man, let's go. Oh yeah. Hell no. Hell no, that shit was luck. Boom, 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 boom. Here at this point, calm your ass down. I don't got no boost, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna hit no more threes. I only got hit one. Oh, here we go. Take off now. Take off now. See, now I'm gonna miss. That's some bullshit. I see you, little boy. Next. I think I'm about to be playing you again. I don't need my rematch. I need to get some boost. Hey, I need a rematch, buddy. Hey, hey. Nigga still sitting out there?
Let's keep this winning streak going. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
Such as fighting and throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting lessons, engaging in such behavior, you are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the Ministry Security or Arena staff. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having any issues at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Pistons along with your
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Jabari Smith. He's out there with Song. Valentine out there with Black. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard. And for Detroit, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Keith is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Baller in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Here's Black. That 3 off the mark. Here's Baller. Pass to Keith. And here's Ivy. Shoots from 14. Valentine grabs the board. And here's Smith. Guarded by Keith. And it's Smith missing. Detroit with the ball. Here's Baller. Last game he had 34 points. From downtown, cans it from downtown.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Screen by Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's Black. And again, Washington no good. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Song, the pass to Black, sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Shoots from 14. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here's Ivy. Last time out, he had 14 points.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your host squad. Everybody get loud. Let them hear you. Only the loudest fans. Only the noisiest fans. Go get pizza. Just break it up. Break up the volume. Now.
It's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Houston. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And checking out Detroit, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Now, here's Bass. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Carrington. The three-pointer is right on target.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Baller in that last game against the Heat was a man on a mission. He had 34 points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Bass with the screen. Top of the key. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Watson into the lane, and Watson slams it in.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Wizards trail by 7. Outside Conley. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Carrington. Offline with his 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Baller. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Bass. Here's Black driving inside.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Baller passes to Ivy. To the right side. Here's Baller. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. That's now 8 points for Baller.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Count it, good.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Up in time. It's not going to go for him. And so is Detroit, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
We've got Person. Alexander is out there with the Sar Thompson. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Sexton in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. The first free throw is good. Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
Now, Valentine. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And Bass kicks to Black. Here's Carrington. Second chance shot. And here's Valentine for three. Bass. Pass to Black. Fires the three. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And here's Cunningham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter. To the middle. Here's Carrington. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now an update on Alex Czar from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Washington, and after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries. Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here's Baller. Misses the three.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Smith. Here's Valentine. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Carrington. No good with the triple.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. Baller, that's good. Baller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Bass, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
It's his first trip to the line.
Back. 2 shots.
And so Bass nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Detroit leading by 10. On the wing, Thompson. Fires from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 3 from Valentine. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so is Detroit. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Direct your attention now to center court. And get ready!
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded.
And guys, we're still in the early parts of this season, but the power rankings are shaping up.
Check out the Pistons. They have the best record in the league. Can you believe that? Possibly the most talented roster. man, they really believe in themselves.
Yeah, and it's easy to believe in yourself when all you do is win. Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Jabari Smith is out there with Song. Then there's Black. Then there's Valentine. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Cunningham for three. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Now, here's Valentine. He's covered closely. Here's Carrington. Drills it from outside. Carrington's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Baller. 15 points in the game. Here's Ivy. And the layup falls. 11 points in the game.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. You take a look at Baller, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Smith wide open. He fires. The three-pointer off the mark. Detroit leading by 16. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Baller. And the rejection by Smith.
How about the reach and reaction by Smith Jr. to get his hand up and just disrupt that play?
Black in the post.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Wizards trail by 17. 1:49 left in the third. Shoots the three. Keith grabs the miss. Keith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham passes the ball. Takes the three. Another three for Detroit.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Black kicks to Smith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Here's Baller. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Wizards trail by 17. Valentine with it. Pass to Conley. Beyond the arc. Here's Bass. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Alexander, no luck. For Washington, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Black, defended by Sexton. Pass to Valentine. Bass, a screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. No problems knocking that one down. Bass has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Baller, defended by Trent. Good on the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so is Detroit, with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 6. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read?
On your seats, fans, it's time for the fourth quarter action. Let's
Check in for the Pistons. Baller comes in for Cade Cunningham. A 3 off the inbound, and down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Baller. Baller's got 24.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Porter is out there with Alexander. Then there's Baller. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Sexton in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. The shot by Valentine, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Porter passes to Baller. They set the pick. Sinks the three-pointer.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Black. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Baller.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And there's another one for the Pistons.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Valentine for 3. Alexander grabs the board. Sexton with it. Now defended by Sarr. Here's Baller. An easy 2 points on the layup. Baller's got 30 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And then Smith with the dunk.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
Thompson in the corner. Pass to Bowler. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the...
Way to bring home that W. Crowd in the type tonight. Better come with me.
businessman. I move like an entrepreneur, so I ain't got the time for no. I cannot take a detour, cause I'm trying to make it to Forbes. If it ain't about the dollars, I'm bored. Plugged in the game like a cord. Be in the Honda. If you see me, just keep moving forward. Cause I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stack. It's all about the give and go. I'm in business mode. Yeah, I'm in business mode. The way that I'm driving, you can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. You can never stop the flow.
We know MP came ready to play.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
Here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Holland out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Walker. Then there's Edwards. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Keefe in at the five, roaming the paint. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the two games back-to-back, that serves you well.
So the Pistons will get the first possession. Here's Baller. Beyond the arc. Edwards pulls it in. Cunningham against Simons. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Watson after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Baller. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall. You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Simons. Again, the Timberwolves score.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their fourth try.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Walker finds Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor. So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Here's Baller. Last game we saw him with 32 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Holland. Now here's Edwards. Minnesota again missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And here's Ivey from the arc. And Detroit. Another 3.
What a quick trigger. Ivey has it, and now he doesn't. What a release.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And here's Simons. His last outing, he had 20. Screen by Wiseman. To the paint. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Randall, he's checked in for Walker. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle. But the reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Baller. Knocks it down from distance. Baller's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, at the offense. defensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Screen by Wiseman. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Baller. The Pistons trailing. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. And Detroit another three.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Baller in the last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He tallied 32 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Wiseman's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Bowler. The three is up. No luck on that one. Here's Holland. 1 second left. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.